Hey, everybody, is everybody there? Hold on, now this is different too, so I gotta check your guys' stuff because everything's screwed up. Sick. Um, hopefully that made a difference. Can you guys hear us now? Are we here? Hey, hello. Yeah, it looks like I'm good. Are you guys coming in? Someone say
Hey,
something.
yo.
Hello.
Looks good over here. Sick.
Shedtime.
Clean
Sweet.
as a whistle, sharp as a thistle.
No sound. Oh wait, delay. I wonder.
Yeah, we get that
Can
delay
I
going.
change that delay midstream? I cannot.
What? Well, there's always isn't there always a delay?
Yeah, but
like 15
it's just because
seconds
the
or
way
something?
I have it set, I just have it to where it's like normal latency, but I can make it to where we're more like interactive with the chat, to where like it comes in a little bit faster. You know
Oh,
what I
really?
mean?
I didn't know that.
But it drops the like video and audio quality. So it's like I've always just stuck with the.
There we go, Trav Man and
Sick,
DMT.
we're here.
Both
All
gave us the go.
right. All right, guys, we're back. It's Friday and it is Green Room Friday. And tonight we've got an interesting topic, something that we've talked about here on the show before, but it's been a while. It's been a long time since we've talked about the old Squonk mod. Do you even Squonk, bro? I'll tell you what, I haven't in the past year or so, much. But I just got something across the desk that we'll get into that kind of brought me back. And I don't know if I'm diving back into it fully, but I will say, so far, no complaints. Anywho, let's get into the show as we normally do and start off with what we are vaping on. It looks like Sean's got something nice and shiny. What do you got there, bro?
Bro, I decided that I just needed to break out a banana patty.
Yeah, dude.
Yeah.
This might do we really want to play this game? Come on. Oh yeah. Duh. Sean's on manual focus. So yeah,
Bam.
There we go. Super shiny banana patty. There you go. It's the Bonaspotty, still in raw copper because I have yet to send this to Mr. Palmer. But don't worry, that day will come. And of course, that's the V2 that I managed to beat Beecher with on the show here. I still don't know how. I'm still in disbelief. Got the grape chip because purple rang, purple things. That's what you got to do, right? So inside of that, purple, blueberry hill.
Oh, dude, I need to get some of that.
Dude, I've been just chugging through it, and it's funny because every now and then Eric's a mensch, and he'll throw like an extra bottle in just because he loves me or something, right? So it was another extra blueberry hill, like a little 60. So once this got low enough, I just refilled this 100 with the 60.
Just put it in there.
So yeah, that's all your boys got right now. Otherwise, we just chilling. How about you, Uncle Chris?
All right. Well, dude, I just want to say that I am also vaping. The idea for vaping It's not like the most matching, but I'm kind of not hating it actually. So it's the Mr. Just Right 1 Unicorn. It's a MDX 3-in-1. I don't know. It's like this like nice knurled.
It was the bastard version.
Yeah. Oh yeah. And it's got like a nice knurling on it. But I got the RDA for vaping too that I built. Got the grape chip. Of course, this is coated by the one and only legend, Ashton Palmer. And yeah, the coils in there are the Twisted 4200 coils, the ones that I put in last week. And I'm vaping this. Some testing grounds, apple, caramel, custard. And that's it. That's it for me. So,
Sweet.
James, take it away.
All right. Well, first off, I've still got the old RDA2, of course, still. On top of the Clutch X18, I changed out the colors for the green, threw a little Swifty chop on there, just because I wanted a little pop of color on there, and I haven't used the green rings yet, and I wanted to see how it looks, and I gotta say, pretty damn slick. Inside of this, still rocking that Boule Bolu, the last like quarter of this bottle, and it's my last bottle, so I'm kind of trying not to like plow through it. So with that being said, I have a second setup. And if you guys watched the cloud check this morning on Instagram, then you guys already know what it is. It's the brand new Empire Squonk mod from Mr. Grim Green himself and Vapors Cloud with the Sith RDA that Vapors Cloud came out with to kind of like pair with this release. Single 21700 100-watt Squonker. Yeah, that's right. This what brings up the whole topic. I was lucky enough to be sent one of these for review, and with that being said, it brought me back into squonking, you know what I mean, which is the main topic of conversation for today. But before we get much more into that, inside I've got a single Breeze Tones triple 26, I believe, and it's coming out to about 0.2, 0.25 is what this is reading, running at 50 old wattos with boom, homeboy mango. Had to get some mango in me. I changed it up a little bit. Vapes and blast off for a while. Was vaping Boule for a couple days. And then I had to get back into some mango. And I just wanted to see what this RDA and Squonk setup was going to be like. And we'll talk more into my reasoning and the main conversation of the show. But before we get to that, there's the one thing that we got to do. We got to find out, something that happens, every Monday over on all your podcasting platforms. We got to find out what's new in the shed.
Pow. Yo, first things first, I just got to say, I appreciate all y'all. We all do who are tuning in. You guys really are awesome. It really does mean the world to us. We really enjoy the shit out of doing this podcast, and we appreciate all the support you guys give by listening. And it shows, dude. We were looking at some of the data, and literally, you guys tune in Monday, Tuesday regularly, and we really do appreciate you all for that. So shout out to you guys who are listening. You guys are the real MVPs. So your peek into what's coming up on the Shed Time podcast. We've got a nice little segment about fire devices, a little flame throwing torch action, because sometimes you just gotta sear the steak with a torch, if you know what I'm saying. And of course that leads us to hot wings, because you gotta have hot wings after you use your torch, you know what I'm saying. And we talked about some good hot sauce. I got a fantastic clip. That's right, we got a secret stash clip from this show coming. You guys are not gonna want to miss it. You're gonna have to hit the Shed Time website to see when that hits the air. But guys, trust me, you don't want to miss it. The look you're going to see on James's face.
Oh, I know what you're talking about.
Yeah, you're going to watch James's soul leave his body. I try
to forget about that.
I know. You asked me to cut the clip, so I've got it. And it's a secret stash. Y'all are going to be able to
honestly,
check that
dude,
on out.
That was a momentous moment, because that was the first time on the podcast we had a chance to say, clip it.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? So, hey.
Boom.
Hey.
But yeah, man, after all of that, we're talking about Weird Al movies, Florida Man headlines, and I found some gems, history documentaries, and great creative minds. So guys, definitely go check this podcast. I'm telling you. And Kevin K, yes, we should release a Shed Time hot sauce. I love your thinking. I'm already thinking on your wavelength. Let's do it. Anyway, with all of that, let's get back into the show, guys.
And of course, with main topic of conversation being, do you even squonk, bro? So I'm gonna kind of throw that question to you guys real quick here on the panel, because of course you guys can see I am at the moment, but I want to start with Chris first, obviously, for obvious reasons. If you guys have watched the show, we've had this conversation before. You kind of know how this goes. But Chris, what are your thoughts on squonk mods and just squonking in general?
Okay, yeah. So like I don't like squonking. But I actually really do like the idea. So like it's one of those things for me that I totally get that some people are gonna like it and not like it and not notice any kind of flavor difference. But I also expect that I'm not alone in thinking that it kind of like affects the way that it vapes, like the flavor. But I really do like the idea. Like, I love RTAs. So like I like the idea of like being able to like not have to like fumble with caps, not have to like do anything and get like a bunch of vapes in a row. Like I can go out for like a 20-minute break and like vape an RTA dry. Or I could go out with a full squonk bottle and like maybe not even vape at all. So like I like that idea. So I guess like that's really where I stand. Like I use them ever? I would say not often. I do have one. And maybe I'll like bust it out because I actually found that it didn't really affect the flavor that much because it had one of the plastic bottles instead of a silicone bottle, so it was a little bit better. Oh man, I can't remember. The exotic. It's like a exotic BF or something
Oh
like
yeah,
that.
yeah. The one that Tony
I got
was that?
through.
Or no, that was Jabo,
Yeah,
right?
it's Jabo because it came with the Tobino 2 or something,
Or
or maybe the Tobino.
something like that. I remember.
Yeah,
I
I
know
think
what
it
you're
was a
talking about.
Tobino. Yeah, but it
Yeah,
was a kit. But yeah, so I find that one doesn't affect the flavor, and it actually like works fine. Maybe I'll like set that shit up. I have a layer cake that has a squonk bin in it.
I might just throw a little build in there and see what's going on. Or actually, it's probably got a build in
But
it.
I do guaranteed there's a build. Guaranteed there's a build. Yeah, like maybe I'll do that. Maybe I'll do that.
All right, now
Maybe I'll do that later. Fuck.
what about you, Sean? Because I think from what I remember, you got a couple, and I think there was points in time where you rocked one pretty heavy.
I have a handful, man. I mean, right in front of me, actually, because of when we had Matt Bennett on, I actually have my Squarius right here. So I mean, it sits on my desk because it's a beautiful piece of art, just as much as it's a functional mod. So I mean, like I have that. I also have the one gin, nice little kind of
That's a
Oh, you
banger.
have one of those?
Yeah, I got a one gin. I bought stands actually from him.
Dude, they're so tiny. They actually look really fucking
Dude, it's a
cool.
banging. It
It is,
rips
and
too.
it rips. Yeah, it's all silver contact, just like that guy. Like it's a smacker. You drop a nice VTC 5A in that shit. You know what I mean? You got a nice little single coil on that. You're in a great vaping space, man. Plus I had all those other ones from the dude out of New Hampshire that were all 3D printed. So like for me, squonking holds a nice place in my heart, specifically because it was a mechanical squonk that was my first mech mod ever.
Oh, really?
I felt more comfortable with the notion of this door I could easily remove and rip a battery out if something went wrong. So for me, it was actually a squonk mod that was my first mech. And that was how I learned the principles of building for mechanicals, was on that mod. And then I eventually stepped into tube mods. So to answer Kevin K's question, no, there was a company called Custom Creations out of New Hampshire. And this dude did 3D printed squonk mods. This was way, way, way before the Pulse, like probably 2 years maybe at that point.
Yeah, because the Pulse was just like the first mass produced squonk mod that like had any level of success.
This was a cool project. I liked that the guy had all sorts of variations. Like he had had bought some way to cut acrylic and like everything. So he was doing like I think laser cutting or something on acrylic too.
Oh, hold on, let me get
So
the light
like
over here now.
it was cool shit, man.
Oh,
But
stay.
he found the one gin.
Yeah, like look at how small this thing is in comparison to the clutch. Super.
I fell in love with the texture when I saw the one gin.
Dude, it's
I
so
fell in
small,
love
bro.
with the size
The little
and the
side
fact that
fire bar.
how it separates too.
Oh yeah, dude. I always got to be careful because the last time I did this, I fucking threw one of them because the magnets are so fucking strong. Just boop. Battery just drops in there. Solid silver contact.
Boom.
Wow.
And it's 18650,
Yeah,
right?
single 18650.
But like when you want to go out for an evening, dress nice.
Oh yeah, no,
You,
that's classy.
you know what I mean? Like that's
yeah.
class. You step outside of the bar or the restaurant and you take a few pulls off of that thing. That thing is class. You
Dude, the
look
only
like
one that
a
I can think that's
boss.
more classy is that one that Swags had that was like the squeeze. Remember that? It was like
Oh
Yes.
a
yeah,
really tiny little
the
mod, and you
checkmate,
like
I think it was
actually,
called.
yeah, dude, that thing was fucking
It
cool
was
as
like the two
fuck.
side by side, and you like pushed them together. It was
Yeah,
Yeah.
That's
yeah,
pretty
yeah.
cool.
And that's what completed the connection. Yeah, but see, like for me, like that looks cool, but once again, it's just like, could I? What's the point of having one of those and then just like vaping it with like an RTA on it?
So I get what you're saying, but I definitely did find that there was a difference, right? Like especially if you have the right kind of addies. So something like that, it really called for a restricted lung to a mouth to lung style hit. So you needed a nice single coil, and then you'd have like all day vaping on your one bottle, or at least a solid 8 to 10 hours. You know what I mean?
Yeah, yeah.
So that was where I found that situation shined. I would agree with your sentiment when I do things like this. This is a dual coil rye sitting on top of this. And in that vein, what's the difference, right? I might as well just grab an RTA and roll with it. But I enjoy that whole you still have it, but there's just this quick squirt vape. There are times where that's just a little more convenient than popping the bottle. But then we get to the downside, which is
for sure, dude. For sure it is.
but then we get to the downside, right? At some point we have to refill the Squonk bottle. And in my opinion, there's never been a clean and efficient way to do that, right? Like people had the bottle refiller thing where like I have to take my addy off, put my addy down, screw this thing onto it, squeeze and flip and squeeze and flip and like that didn't make
Dude,
sense to me.
you wanna
You might
s-
as well just take the bottle out and fill it.
You want to see the one thing that's kind of cool about this specific mod that kind of addresses that? The one thing I thought was pretty cool about this is it's got a completely different bottle system from anything that I've seen, right? So it's got this nice square bottle. I think it holds like 8 mils or so. You've got this screw that's got an O-ring on it that you unscrew, and it reveals a fill port that you just fill in or whatever. But look at how easy this is to just take in and out. So that's out. It's got a little O-ring on this top piece right here that plugs into this part right there. I haven't had any leaks. Filling it has been pretty damn easy because you just
How do you fill that bottle though?
you just unscrew this part. Like I could see how people might not like this because you got this like little screw that you got to keep track of, like once you take it out. But you've got a pretty substantial sized fill port on there. I just take my bottle, up, like kind of put it up towards the bottom of it so air releases from the top, and then just squeeze. Super easy. And then whenever you're done, actually, I'll fill this up a little bit since it needs a little, just to show you guys. Yeah, that was one thing that I also hated too, Sean. It was always just a bitch, and I always made a mess anytime I was filling a Squonk. So I'm filling this bad boy up. filler all
We
the
can
way
see
up
it
too.
go up. Yep. Boom. Look at that. Full.
Like so. We got like just a little drop just from when I put the bottle in there. Screw it down. Boop. And then putting it in, you just make sure that top part locks in. Boop. Push the bottle in, and then just... Oh, and this is the most satisfying thing too. Well, let me get it to the right spot. Put the door on, and you just go... Boop. Magnets, bro. Pull it right back.
Boop.
Very nice. And then, of course, I got a little liquid on my hand from the bottle, but other than that, dude, pretty mess free for the most part. You know what I'm saying? Unless you're... The only way you're really going to get too much mess is if you overfill or if your bottle's got liquid on it like mine does. Because these chubby gorillas suck.
I just like really wish that there was a way that you could completely rule out any kind of flavor contamination. I don't know.
Yeah, that to me is the other issue, right? Is like if
Because
you're
that's
somebody,
really my ultimate issue.
yeah, if you're somebody who regularly switches e-liquid, squonking's not the best thing. Like if you're I vape this one liquid a lot, then yeah, because I know what you mean. The bottles inevitably start to hold
Yeah, you
some
filling your
funk.
RTAs with those, Will?
Yeah, good on you, Will. Fucking easy drippers.
Anywho, so I guess it's my turn to kind of like jump into the conversation. So there was a point in time, obviously, you guys seen I have the one gin. I just pulled this guy out the other day because we were talking about it. Got a nice plug Squonk with some custom doors. I've got quite a few, nice Squonk mods. The DS. There was a point in time where I was pretty heavy into squonking, you know what I mean? But after there was a certain point where I just like, I don't know if somebody mentioned it and then all of a sudden I started noticing it because you know how that happens sometimes when someone says, "Oh, do you smell that? Doesn't it smell like?" And at first you don't notice it, but then as soon as somebody says it, you're like, "You know what? I do kind of." Oh man, and then it ruins it for you. I feel like that could have happened to me because like I never really thought about it too much, and then someone said something about it, and then all of a sudden I started noticing it like crazy in all my setups with that kind of flavor change or that the however you want tainted liquids or whatever you want to do from either a bottle or the recycling of going into an RDA that's has cotton that's kind of already. But I thought about that too. And then I was like, well, then, RTAs, it's kind of a similar thing. There's liquid just sitting in there the whole time on these same wicks. So maybe that's not where it comes from. I don't know. But anyway, I kind of got off from squonking for a while and it was just like using my mechs, my drippers, kind of got into RTAs for a little bit. And then obviously, with a lot of things coming out recently, I kind of got into the Boro side of things for a little while. But obviously with this, I was getting this to check out and I was like, well, I got to, dust off the old squonking hat and try it out, see what it's like, see if I enjoy it or not. So far, I will say the convenience factor, like Chris was saying and Sean was saying, is pretty damn sweet. You know what I mean? Just being able to, take some rips and, oh, I'm dry? Cool. Boop. Not have to worry about pulling your bottle out, taking a cap, dripping it, capping it, putting it in your pocket or whatever, and then having to take it out and do it the next time you have to drip. I can see it gets tedious, sometimes. With this, I fill it up, go out on my lunch break, don't have to worry about grabbing my bottle of liquid, nothing. I sit there, I can vape through my whole break, have plenty of liquid to get through at least my lunch break, and then might have to fill it up, maybe towards the end of the day on my way home. Not too shabby, you know what I mean? I'm not complaining there. The mod, like itself, this one specifically, I really like the hand feel. Very comfy. Like the button placement, the squonk. If you're right-handed, it kind of just like lands where you could just push your finger in there. And I like that he went with the square bottle. I think that was smart because like that corner is just real soft. And you don't even have to push it in very far for it to, give you a nice amount of liquid in there.
I think it looks like more visually appealing too. Like if that was rounded, I don't think it would look as nice.
Yeah, it just fits.
I think it like adds to the look. Yeah.
Yeah, it keeps the lines. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
So that's nice. It's got the same chip as the Stubby. So it's got like all the same features, same 3-year warranty sort of situation. It could be easily replaced if anything happens to it, which I think is pretty slick too. But dude, I've got to say I've been kind of enjoying it. You know what I mean? This single coil RTA is new to me too. I don't do single coils all that often, and especially with 510 drip tips on an RDA. I will say this off the bat, not a fan. I think a like 810 would have been way nicer for me personally, just because of the way I'm vaping on this. I just feel like I get too much liquid kind of being condensed into that situation, especially with the Squonker. If you got like a little bit of liquid left in the bottom of the deck, or if you got like a spitty coil or something like that, it just fucking goes right there. You know what I mean? I feel like with the 810, you have a little bit more room. Don't think I'd get as much liquid in my mouth, but hey, it is what it is. But the flavor, solid. Airflow, solid. Now, no complaints about the way it vapes other than the kind of liquid things going on. But dude, I've got to say, I think I kind of might start squonking every now and then.
Well,
You know?
why not, man? Why not?
It's a tool in the arsenal, you know?
Yeah, and here's the thing too. I feel like the key is having the right kind of bottle. You know what I mean? Because I have had certain bottles in the past, depending on what company or what kind of bottle it was, where I do feel like I got more of a flavor change or something happening there. But with this one, I will say this: I've only had it for a couple days. This is not a full review. This is just first impressions. You know, just kind of giving you guys my thoughts off top right now. Haven't had any issues with any sort of flavor change or anything. I know this liquid like the back of my fucking hand. I vape the shit out of this stuff, and it tastes how it should. The only thing that I could say is sometimes, like, depending on like where I'm at in the bottle or how many times I've squonked through a sesh, it kind of makes me feel like the liquid doesn't necessarily get like a fucking plasticky or silicone-y sort of taste or anything off like that. It just kind of tastes like, you know, when you've got like an RTA and it's maybe your wicks are kind of like either just getting a little dark, you know what I mean? To where it's like you can kind of notice like a slight difference in flavor. It's not like drastic or anything like that, but you just get like a little hint, and it's not like every hit. It's like maybe like every other hit you kind of notice. Like I feel like that happens, you know, if you do like a bunch of repeated filling and sucking the juice back into the bottle, because it just mixes in with the liquid that's already hot in your wicks, pulls that back down, you know what I mean? But other than that, so far haven't had that going on. But I gotta say I'm really digging this form factor, hand feel situation, and this color too, bro. I'm not like super into blue, but like this kind of like cobalt blue situation, pretty slick, pretty slick. And the Sith RDA is not too shabby either, man. Single coil. It's got the post on the one side. Put your coil in, tip it over to the center. It's got Ultim reducer in there. Kevin, this just in. Frames Janklin loves squonking. Not necessarily, but I'm not hating it as much as I thought I was going to.
Okay, so there's an insert in that?
Yes.
I wonder if you take that insert out.
You can't. It's your airflow.
Okay. Then that's
It's like it's like a single coil
compressed.
Asgard is what it is, kind of.
Okay.
You know what I mean? Or like the Temple, how it's got like the insert that, you know, you fucking sits on the deck, and then you turn the cap and that adjusts the airflow while the insert stays in place.
Okay.
I guess I could just show you instead of just talking about it. That makes more sense, right?
I mean, we are on camera, so
that is a thing. So
that's possible.
So you've got
100%.
your it's all juicy because it's of course in a Squonk cap, but you got your airflow either side comes in there, and then you got your honeycomb up top. So it kind of comes from the top downwards into those slits, and then like up under the coil sort of thing. And it definitely reduces the chamber size, which I think adds to the flavor. that you get out of here. But I think it could possibly, like you were thinking, Chris, possibly adding to why I might be getting as much liquid in my mouth is because the chamber is as small as it is.
Yeah, because like in the Hadley, like or not the Hadley, the oh
Ooh,
shoot,
but when you line
not the
this thing
Citadel.
up,
What's the
dude,
other one? What's that other one that we have? I think.
the B2K.
No, the no, it's made by the same people as the Citadel and the Hadley.
Oh, um, why can't I think of
Yeah,
it
I
right
can
now?
whatever that is. I'm at,
Entheon? Was that made by that? No, that was made by the guys that
no,
are
that's
B2K.
the same company actually.
I don't remember.
I don't know. Oh yeah, I'm sorry.
Side note, like when you line these things up and it says Sith and then Empire, for any Star Wars fan, that's kind of cool. Kind of cool. Not gonna lie.
No, that is actually pretty cool.
I think that was smart that they decided to do an RDA and name it like something along the same lines. You know what I mean? Smart idea. But yeah, dude, like this is kind of like opened my mind back up into possibly maybe having a squonk in the arsenal from time to time. You know what I mean? Because, like I said, I haven't been hating the experience. I've actually kind of been really enjoying it.
I've always said squonking has its place. Like it definitely does. I think ultimately what the failing is that we don't have a good way to clean our bottles so that we don't get that residual taste left behind. You know what I mean? We don't have like bottle brushes typically that'll fit inside those kind of things that can really like scrub those insides and make them clean. I think if we had a way to just get inside our bottle, clean them up, and like really scrub them up so that they didn't have any of that, we'd probably be better. You know what I mean? Because like I think we've all experienced it with an RDA too, and it's all metal. We're like we left some old juice in it and we just let it sit, and then like no matter what we did, it's just tainted until we take the whole thing apart, super deep clean it, and then now we can vape things out of it. It doesn't taste funky. And so I think like if we can figure out how we properly deep clean old squonk bottles, I think I could be back into it just like I used to be.
Yeah, I don't know, man. It's
Or
been
just like got a complete rollover, like all brand new bottles.
It'd be tough. Some of these squonks have like very particular bottles where other ones not so much. You know what I mean? Like can't just put any old. You got to get the funky square ones for these guys. So it's like you got to buy a handful of new ones.
Yeah, no, that's what I mean. Like it wouldn't be easy, but
But that being said, let's think about it from a it's still not smoking perspective, right? How much did we spend on packs of cigarettes, lighters, all that shit? The residual costs of being smokers, right? If squonking is your thing, I guess if buying new bottles is part of the residual cost, you're still winning compared to replacing lighters and buying new packs of cigarettes every day.
yeah, I would agree.
Because you know you're getting way longer out of that squonk bottle than you are out of your lighter. And you're definitely getting way more out of it than a pack of butts.
Yeah, the one thing I'll
oh,
say too,
definitely.
yeah, you could do an ultrasonic too, I guess, Ronnie, on the bottle. Just toss them in there, just not for a crazy long time with super hot water or nothing, you know what I mean? But I just like I guess the main thing is it's just been a nice change of pace. You know what I mean? We've had a lot of the same stuff. I feel like that's kind of why like I'm slightly more stoked on this than originally. It's because it's something new, not necessarily new, but something different. You know, something that kind of brings me back to like, you know, when I first started and like I was into like checking out the newest stuff and having like a new rebuildable, even though it is single coil, it's still something I could put my own coil in. I can wick myself and it gets great flavor. The airflow experience is nice and it looks pretty slick. Only thing is like so far the liquid in the mouth, I'm gonna have to figure that out. Maybe I might need to move my coil around, you know, try some things out to kind of see if I can diminish that a little bit. But
You
dude,
do
it's
have a pretty banging coil in it.
yeah. At the end of the day, it's just nice to have something different across the desk than another pod or you know, um, disposable or whatever else. It's like this is the kind of stuff I like, bro. Stuff that I can mess with. You know what I mean? Where I can get different experiences depending on what I do to it. You know what I mean? Instead of just filling a pod and putting it in there and just letting it do its thing. Which of course, you know, there are good things about them. I'm over it, dude. I want to check out some stuff I like, and I kind of like this. I'm into
I'm
it.
excited. I'm excited that it happened.
This is his first like mod, like that he's helped design, other than like, you know, his run of hexomes or like whatever like collabs he's done. This is like
Yeah, like which he
he's
helped design
yeah
the outside look.
yeah. This is
That's
he
it.
was part of it. You know what I mean? So like he's congratulations, Grim.
Yeah,
To you,
Yeah,
my
dude,
dude.
absolutely.
I gotta
Like,
say, I think you did a fantastic job, man, so far. You know what I mean? And you will get my full honest opinion, as always. You know, if there are things that I don't end up liking, of course you'll know. But it's all in love, my dude. At the end of the day, congrats. And congrats to all the squonkers out there because you got something new to check out that I think it's pretty slick.
dude,
And
I
and
dig it.
I'm not gonna say 100%, but there may be possibilities of coding this.
oh shit.
Not 100%, but there may be. And if so, that could be pretty sweet too.
Yes.
Mm, that's an exciting thought.
Congrimulations. I like that, Kev.
Fucking Kev.
I like that, Kev. But yeah,
That's a good one.
it's nice, man. I gotta say, I really kind of digging the single coil, bro. You know what I mean? It's kind of reminding me of like what I was getting out of my restricted direct lung boro situations, just with a little bit more air and a little bit more cloud. You know what I mean? But the flavor's still there. You know what I mean? Like you're getting that nice restricted direct lung flavor but of course a little bit more open, a little bit more dense, which is sweet. I like it.
That is one thing that is like, again, I said it earlier. I really do think that squonking really does shine most with a single coil.
Dude, this right here, this holding it like this is the
Like
way.
that
This is it.
that looks
Those
so comfortable.
fingers just like lock into the squonk. Thumb lands right on the button. Pinky holds it up. You know what I mean? Gives it some just. The
Dude,
more I
what's
use it,
funny?
the more
Like,
I like
feel
it.
like I would be like putting my hand lower than you do. I'd like go like 2 fingers higher, or 1 finger higher, I guess. Because you're putting like these 2 fingers in that hole, I think. I'm gonna stop pointing at my hands like that. That look not very good. I realized that like right after I just did it. But like the way that you put in your fingers, I would probably put in my index finger and my middle finger.
Like that. Or
If you like, yeah, I would probably hold it
yeah,
something like that.
that does not feel comfortable at all.
Dude, it makes no sense because like my hands are like a reasonable size, and like I just love like holding things weird for some reason.
Hey,
It makes
Like
me
you
feel
know
like I'm
how
not even.
high.
It makes me feel like I'm not even holding it. Like I feel like I'm gonna drop it.
Well, it's like, dude, I hold this mech like that high, and I just put my finger down. Like that's how I'll hit it. Where like a lot of other people would hold it like down here and hit it like that, which to me feels so weird.
I just think you're weird, bro.
Yeah, I know. I agree. I fucking agree. I would like. There's some mods that I like the way that they hit.
Let's just call a spade,
What?
Chris, and
Yeah,
you
dude.
know.
There's
Yeah,
mods
man.
that I like the way they hit, but the way that where I like to hold a mod, it's uncomfortable. Like I just either got rid of them or just never used them. It's crazy.
Anywho, I'm kind of curious. I didn't really read too many people's comments in chat while we're talking about it, but I want to kind of scroll up and see what some people's opinions are here on
Looks
the old
like Ashton's
squonks.
inspired to pull out some old Squonky RSAs.
I know Travman was saying that he constantly has his squeezer in rotation, his squeezer, Jesus Christ, squeezer in rotation along with his Centaurus from Lost Vape. That's sick, dude. Somebody else was saying that I think it was Steve-O, I have a thing for sexy little 18650 mech squonks. Dude, I got a couple. This one right here. And I got this one right here. I'm not saying that they're going anywhere, but I have them. And they're nice and they're tiny.
He could recommend them.
Yeah, I would
He
recommend them if you could find a nice little plug squonk or a 1-gen, bro. Both solid silver contacts, little 18650 bangers. Shoot. It's a win.
Dude, I will say that the plug did rip. Like when I had one, it fucking ripped.
Dude, it
I used
rails,
to rock
dude.
like a .11 and like a Goon 22.
Dude.
And it was fucking just like, ooh. It was actually quite good.
Looks like Fishy says I squonk probably 80 to 90% of the day. You use the top side, right, Fishy? Or you got something different now?
I guess that's one of those things that really answered the question of easy filling with the little like just screw thing on the top.
That's true. That's true.
Mallory said she had the Vandy Vape Requiem kit just without the RDA, and she used the drop 1.5 on it. Of course, we got some Easy Dripper comments. Squonking is just the Australian Easy Dripper. All the convenience of Easy Drippers, but from down under. Nice one, Kev. Nice one,
I read
bro.
that earlier, but it was even funnier hearing it again.
What else we got here? Who else has got some squonking comments? Brutally honest, vaping has cost me far more than smoking. That's because we're in this side of it, Ashton. It's because we're on the hobbyist side and we buy everything that our fucking heart desires.
It's because we have shiny thing syndrome.
Yeah, exactly.
It's like, ooh,
shiny.
I'll tell you what though, in the time that I vaped, I bet you I spent less money than I would have on cigarettes.
I would agree.
And I have a lot of shit. Like that's how wild it is, right? You know what I mean? Because like I was going through the math, and I think that I just had my 8th year anniversary of like not smoking.
Okay, so here we go.
8 years, I would have spent like over $100,000 on fucking cigarettes. No way I've spent that.
We have confirmation from Mr. Palmer's Powders himself. Oh, it's happening. If I can do a billet, then the empire will be done. Don't let your dreams be dreams. Oh shit! I see some stormtrooper empires in the future. Oh, could you imagine doing this like Darth Vader, red and black, or red and white?
Yes.
You know, red with like or black and white. Like
speaking my language. Let's go. And with his skills.
Dude, or do it like Clone Trooper style, where you get like the white with maybe like the blue, so you could be. Anyway, I'm getting too far into it. But
yeah, exactly.
Topside duel currently. Lost Vape 1 and 2 empires once they are delivered. Damn, Fishy went all in. He said, "Let me get 2 of them empires, baby." What colors did you get? If you got the blue, pretty slick. I think there's a blue, purple, and black.
I agree,
and they're all,
Steve-O. That's exactly my thoughts. I have something of value.
Oh, 100%. He said, but we all have cool stuff to show for it, not just an ashtray full of butts and shit. Dude, 1,000. I have a large priority mailbox on my desk filled with mods, bro. Mech mods, regulated mods, squonk mods, parallels, series, everything you can think of. I got at least one in that box over there. At least. Oh, okay, maybe nothing If it has more than 2 batteries, no, I don't. Or if it's a like big lipo, I don't have any of those. But if you could put 2 batteries in it, and I've got it, at least one, or something similar. Oh, Breezetone's already claimed the black and white one. Take it up with him. Oh, sorry, anybody who's looking for a black and white Empire, Breezetone's jumped on it.
Black Fishy says black and purple.
And
Good
a
call.
gunmetal.
And Ultim Sith.
Oh, you want to do black and purple on yours, Fishy? Is that what you're saying? Or are those the 2 that you got? Or you just got a gunmetal and an Ultim Sith? Oh, okay. Got it now.
I feel like that's everything.
Clarification. Yeah, so a purple and black Empire and a gotcha. I didn't even know they did blue ones until I opened the package and there was a dope blue one to match, which I thought was pretty slick. Kudos to Vapors Cloud. You guys are G's. Anywho, I think it's about that time, fellas. I will say, great conversation, man. It's been a while since we've really dove deep into like a really vape-oriented topic and kind of like, spitballed and stuff. I wish we could do more of these, but it takes cool things to come out for us to do this. You know what I mean? Because can't talk about disposables and pod mods as much as we talk about this kind of stuff.
Exactly.
Because at the end of the day, you're just saying the same shit. But dude, I will say once again, congratulations, Grim. I think people are gonna like this thing, man. For my first initial impressions so far, I've been enjoying it. So if anybody's really, really into squonking or like really wants a nice single 21700 regulated squonk, hey, early review, but first impressions, not too shabby. You're good, Fishy. I'm slightly shed time, so I had to, slow the computer down for a second to make the calculation. But with that being said, it's time to get.
Why don't we do that?
Get even more shed time. You know what I mean? Do it a little.
So, well, shit. So, ladies and gentlemen, if you're needing to stretch your legs, grab a snack, maybe hit the can, this is your opportunity because we're gonna inhale the good shit, exhale that bullshit, and enjoy some shed time.
Let's do it. Hopefully you guys enjoyed your shed time break because I know we did. Oh, what up, Beecher? Or Pablo
Yo.
Esco turd? Dude, what the
That's the
fuck?
best, Ashton.
Oh my god.
Never gonna think of Beecher the same again. Pablo Esco turd for life.
Coil turd, aka Esco turd. All right, so it's about that time for us to check and see what the poll is at here to see what we're going to play tonight. And as always, when this game comes up into conversation, it usually gets picked. So hopefully you guys have your pens and paper ready, which of course your boy does not.
Oh shit.
Oh, hold please. Might have. No.
Oh, sweet. I actually know where that is.
I know I have a pen, but I need some PayPal. So let me get.
I know where that is.
Motherfucking paper and a pen to write with. No.
Oh, I'm ready. Found some blank pages. Blank pages were found. Now we know what that means.
Means,
Sean, you got paper?
oh, of course I got paper.
All right. I
James,
have
you got
paper, but I got index cards.
I guess that'll work.
It's made of
right.
paper.
Flashcards.
Oh, drawing on this is going to be a bitch.
Oh, I used to love drawing on those.
Well,
I like that hard card stock.
Well, it's the thing is like I don't really have anything to like set it on. Usually I
Ooh.
draw on the notepad, and the notepad's usually so I gotta like do this on my armrest here. All right, let me get my clock.
This is
And
either gonna be
start
some of
throwing
his best
suggestions
work.
then, people.
Yeah,
We need
by the
some
way, if you
suggestions.
guys have seen us play the game in the past, this is where we come to you guys in chat to drop words. Drop suggestions of things you would like to see us draw in 1 minute. All we have is 1 minute on the clock, and we have to draw whatever suggestion one of us picks out from the chat. And at the end, we'll show them off, and you guys get to vote on who has the best whatever it is that we drew. You know what I mean? It's a lot of fun. I will tell you this right off the bat. We are not artists in any way, shape, or form, and nor do we claim to be.
Yeah, keep it simple. Keep
that
simple.
in mind. All right. And remember, there's only 1 minute. And even though 1 minute sounds like a lot of time, it goes by really fast. Like really fast. So let me get this 1 minute on the clock. And drop those suggestions. Drop them. Nice one, Ronnie. Who you think I am? Leonardo DiCaprio? I'm just kidding. I had to. It was it was too easy. I know Leonardo. Anyways. That's an interesting one there, Kev. Who wants to pick? Whenever we get a decent amount of some suggestions out there, whoever wants to go can go for it.
Oh my goodness.
Okay, well, I'm just gonna go with like something easy just to get the ball rolling. So, and when I say easy, I mean like at least we know what they look like. I'm gonna go with Lady Liberty and go with Elephant.
An elefante.
Yeah.
All right, elephant. We're thinking about how I'm gonna do this. All right, elephant. In 3, 2, 1, go. Stop. Timer's gone off.
Wow.
Man,
Show
why did I
off
pick that, by the
your
way?
elephant.
Why did I
3,
pick that?
2, 1. Elephant. Yeah, mine looks. What?
What is that?
What? I got.
Uncle Chris?
I spent too much time trying to make sure it had 4 legs that looked proper, and I fucked up on the ear, and then his nose kind of looks, or his trunk looks a little sus. But hey, there you go. Get your votes in chat. Who drew the booth? Who drew the best? I'm not even gonna go there.
Uncle Chris, what weird cartoon rat were you trying to draw?
Let me see if I can save this. I think that everybody's seen it enough that they can make their own decisions.
We got
so
1 vote
I'm
for
gonna try
Sean.
to save it.
We got a vote for Chris too from Kevin. He says Chris takes this all day. 2 for Sean, 1 for Chris. Three for Sean. Ashton's dead. Not even gonna go there. Anthony, thanks for trying though.
It almost looked like he was going for the rat Fink rat.
Yeah, I don't know. Frames looks like a cross between a anteater and a snuffleupagus. Yeah, I kind of saw that halfway through, Steve-O, and I tried to fix it, and it was too late.
But I mean, Snuffleupagus was kind of an elephant, right?
I think you're taking this one, Sean. You got the majority of the votes. So with that,
Looks like it.
Why don't you go ahead and pick something else out? There's a couple new suggestions up there.
Because I think it's utterly awesomely ridiculous. I'm gonna go with Anthony Ramella, a monster shed. A shed and a monster mixed.
Okay. I don't know how or what this is gonna look like. Or
okay, I'm just gonna, before we start, I'm gonna show, like, this was me in my attempt to try to clean it up for the record. Yeah. Does it look more like an elephant now, though? At least.
Super nightmare fuel.
Yeah.
It is pretty nightmare fuel, but like, it kind of vibes like an elephant now. At least, come on, give me that. Fuck, I'm horrible at drawing. All right.
All right. Okay.
A
So
shed.
A monster shed. So a shed.
A monster shed.
And a monster mixed together.
A shed monster, if you will. A monster
so like
shed.
if your shed turned into a monster.
Okay.
All right. Here we go. In 3, 2, 1. Good luck. Oh no, my pen ran out of ink. Oh shit. Oh well, I guess I'm done. And stop.
Oh my god, dude.
Yeah, my pen ran out of ink. I was trying to give him tentacle arms, but
I wish that mine did run out of ink.
Those are eyes too that are poking out of the top. Yeah, I think you guys did a better rendition. Sean's monster thing the door turned sideways on it.
It's like one of them big barn doors that just turned into a giant mouth.
Oh, there you go.
Yeah, I just try to do like these like weird like razor things or metal things or I don't know. I
All
don't know.
right. Get
I'm
those votes
awesome.
in. Who drew the best shed monster? I kind of like that these are on index cards because now it's just like you can keep them. Get a little. Oh,
Well,
hey, I got a vote. I didn't get any on the last one, I don't think.
Steve-O, 2 for frames,
Hey.
1 for me.
I gotta find a new pin.
Any petty votes out there? Just chilling for some fucking petty votes.
Mike
Yes,
Key with the
Mike.
pity vote.
You're the best, Mike. Appreciate you.
Yeah, Overdrip and I are now tied for second.
One back.
Another one for James.
Oh, 3-1-1.
I don't have a
It's looking pretty one-sided.
pen, but I found a Sharpie, so that'll have to work.
Well, I'm up. Another one for Overdrip. I'm now in third.
Dang.
So am I in the lead still?
You are still winning.
All right. Next vote is the deciding factor, or not really deciding, but all right. Yep.
Another one
All
for
right.
James.
Cool.
It seals
That's
it.
All right. I guess it's my turn to pick too. So let's see here. Let's see.
So Spaghetti Monster Shed was the winner.
Even though my pen ran out, pity vote.
Hey, everybody could see your lines. Ern, what
Oh, that's
up?
such a good one, but I don't think I have enough time to do that.
Drop some suggestions in the chat. What are we drawing, Ern?
Come on, give us some things more realistic, guy. Like for real. Like I know it's all in fun, but we have to pick something.
Rat, what up?
Hey, Rhett, give us something to draw, something like realistic that we could draw in a minute. Whatever Rhett says is what I'm gonna pick. Oh,
Ern goes,
that's a good
a
one though, Rhett.
wombat?
Ern, that's a good one. But yeah, because honestly, shout outs to Rhett and his wife Delia because they actually sent in an email or on Discord. Oh, fuck. God damn it, man. I shouldn't have said whatever he said, but I guess that's what we're gonna have to do. I'm trying to remember what they even fucking look like.
Well, I mean, like ultimately, it's going to be you just drawing an early '90s car because you're not going to be able to draw good enough that people might even
No.
know.
But all right, that's what it is. We're gonna go with. But let me finish what I was saying first. They actually sent in their version of picture this of the same things that we drew, and it was Dahlia, Rhett, and their son, I believe, and they gave us a run for our money, boys. Let me just say that. All right, so here we go. Whatever Rhett said, which is
A 1990
90s, yeah.
Honda Accord.
So 90s car in 3, 2, 1, and go. That's it. Stop. I was gonna try to draw something extra, but I ran out of time.
Okay, I'm just gonna throw this out there. If we were fucking drawing like an ambulance, like from Ghostbusters, I might actually kill this.
I'm honestly not crazy upset with mine, but here we go. Mine kind of looks like a little RC car though. I like that you went with that point of view, Sean, so that you could get the Honda symbol in there. Because I did this and then I thought, fuck, I can't put the emblem anywhere.
Oh my god.
But I think mine does kind of look like the body shape because they were kind of square back then, right?
Yeah, they were boxy. Mine
I think my buddy
mine looks like it's at the junkyard.
I think a guy I work with actually drives one, so I just imagined his car as I drew it.
Oh my god.
Yeah, mine didn't have sweet wheels or a wing. Mine doesn't even have hubs.
Oh my god.
They're just full rubber wheel.
Oh fuck.
Get those votes in. Who do you think drew the best frames? Woo! Red approves. That's good enough for me. Another one.
Bang bang.
Another
Triple.
one. And another one. And
And
another
another.
one.
You're damn right.
Sean's was
Mine
totaled.
definitely
It
was
looked like it
totaled.
definitely took a spin
My-
or two.
Mine was in the junkyard where a 1990s Honda should be.
All right, so I'm just gonna just flat out say it. I think I'm taking this one.
Yeah, I think you got that
Oh,
one.
so that's 2 for me. Sick.
Yes, sir.
Overdrip. Or Sean, I think it's back to you actually to pick, right?
No, I think it is Chris because you
Have you
just
picked?
picked.
Oh, yeah, you haven't picked yet, huh, Chris?
No, I picked first.
Yeah, so
Oh
it's
yeah,
back
so
to
it
Chris
is back
now.
to you then.
Okay. I don't know even why I kept on drawing on that. All right, so because that was fucking super, super bad, man. I actually saw one that I almost wanted to try. Let me see if I can find it real quick. Here it is. Here it is. It's from Dean T. And he says, draw a Walkman.
Ooh,
okay.
Fuck, dude, it's been a while since I've seen one of those. Walkman. All right, where'd my pen go? God damn it, frames. You have one job. How did I? Who came over here and stole my pen?
Dude, you just had it.
I know, dude. That's the crazy thing.
Check your left hand.
Dude, welcome to my life. I can't count how many times during the day I do shit like this. But I'm trying to like make it more. I'm trying not to think about it negatively as much anymore and just kind of think like, dude, you're an airhead. You know? Oh, hey, there it is. It fell out of my lap. Found it. Hey, you guys better not have started.
No, I didn't.
No
My
cheating.
page is still blank. Just
all right,
just
here
the
we
card.
go. We're drawing a Walkman in 3, 2, 1, and go. Stop. All right. Walkman.
I mean,
And 3,
it could have been worse.
2, 1. I kind of went with similar style. Oh, you want earbuds, bro? They didn't have earbuds with Walkmans.
Yeah, they did. I had a Sony Sports Walkman that came with earbuds.
I was thinking more like 80s when you actually had the ones that had to go over the ears.
Like the foam earmuffs. Well, I was
Yeah.
debating on even adding any, but I was like, oh, it'll add to the look.
The worst part about that one was that they had
Dude,
they all
do you see
came
that
with
I
that
even have-
fucking metal band.
I tried to label the buttons, so I got pause, stop, play, forward, reverse. I just wanted to clarify that for people in chat before you vote. We got 2 votes for Chris.
Let's go.
Eating buffalo wings? What? 3 votes for Chris. That what wasn't towards the 3 votes. That what was towards buffalo wings.
I want to eat some buffalo wings.
Dude, I
Damn.
want some wings, bro. I haven't had wings in a while.
We talked about wings
Oh,
on that
vote for
show, and all of
me.
us were like, we need to get some wings in our life.
So we got 3 for Chris, 2 for me in second place. Oh, I just took the lead with 1 vote. Oh,
Overdrip tied it
tied
back.
Oh, and then I got
Yup.
another vote. Oh, this is a good one, bro. This is a good back and forth. So I'm ahead by 1 at the moment, if my calculations are correct.
Yeah, I can't even like show mine again because
Yeah,
I've
you
been
have
like
4
working on it.
You have 4 and I have 5.
Yep, another one for James.
Sick. Dude, 3 points, bro. Am I going to win tonight? This is sick. Oh, and the new Dynavat Bonger plus a titanium tip is fire in it. Ooh, sick.
Another one for Overdrip.
I'm still in the lead by 1. Ah, she blaming it on you, Sean.
Well,
Blaming the wings on you.
that's what the Shed Time podcast does. It makes people eat chicken wings. Well, guys, I think that's coming to the end of the votes.
Yeah, I think that's it. I think I take another one. That's 3.
Ding ding. Yeah. All right.
Shit.
We got time for another round. You guys want to go another round?
Let's do it.
All right. Let's see what we got out here. All right. I'm gonna do it. Punk Rock Silver Fox. Easy Dripper.
I think we've done this once before, but
Am I done with the sheet of paper?
All right, there's like my polished version. Yeah, I even like wrote a name on the fucking cassette. You know what I mean? Souped it up a little bit.
voting's closed, by the way. Chat.
No, I'm just saying that's what I like to do after, I try to clean it up. Sometimes I can, and other times it's even fucking worse. You can't
so
save a car crash.
I thought I just drew something on my face for a second, but Marcus facing that way. All right. What was it again, Sean?
An easy dripper.
Easy Dripper.
All right, here we go. Easy Dripper in 3, 2, 1, go. Stop. All right. I didn't take as much time on this as I probably should have, but here we go. 3, 2,
I didn't
1.
either.
I took a full minute.
Lame. Oh, Sean put his. It has the cap on his.
I was like, yeah, I'm just gonna keep the cap on it.
Who drew the best easy dripper? I don't even know. Mine looks like it could be a plethora of things.
I'm literally going off of just me looking at Will in a video camera use it. Ultimately, I've never really like held one and utilized one because I'm just not a fan. But I feel like I drew it pretty well. I took the cap off because I figured that was the easiest way to really just like go, what's up?
All right, we got to vote for Sean. Let's get those votes in, people. Will, where's your vote?
2 for Sean.
Are you even still here, bro?
I got a 2 for. One for
Ooh, it
James.
actually has the limit push top and every. Yeah, dude. The
One
little
for Overdrip.
Yeah.
Ernest throwing Overdrip a bone, so that's 2 for
Oh,
Overdrip.
tied.
1 for James. We're all
Tied.
tied.
3-way tie. All right, next
Dun, dun,
next
dun.
vote. Next vote. Next vote wins. Sean!
Bong water.
Nice, dude.
No.
All right. So is my turn to pick now?
Yes, sir.
All right. Ooh, that's a kind of a good one. Let's see.
Advocate for Liberty says, but the label on Chris's was epic.
Heck yeah.
Let's see. There's a couple that popped up in between that I might have missed. You know what? We're just gonna do it. We're just gonna do it. Shout out to Anthony Ramella. We're gonna do a kangaroo with boxing gloves. I can't even draw a kangaroo, let alone one with boxing gloves. But we're gonna.
I
try
can't
it.
even draw boxing gloves.
I probably
be
can't
awful.
either. But we're all gonna try. In 3, 2, 1, go.
That is not a kangaroo.
Ah, man, I fucked up. Stop.
Dude, like what is even like, come on.
I ran out of time. 3, 2, 1. I don't know what happened at the end. The top half looks so good. And then the bottom, I don't know what happened, guys.
I never got to ears. So overweight.
That's supposed to be, I think, a tail. Or a
Oh
I don't
my
know. I
God.
don't know. I don't know what happened. Like I said at the beginning of the show, we are not artists, or nor do we claim to be. You think we'd get better at this game over time, but it seems like
Oh
I'm
my
getting
God.
worse.
I'm definitely getting worse.
Let's see those votes in chat. What do you think? Oh, shout out to Mike T206 for the super chat as well. Just because I don't get a chance to catch y'all live a lot, and I appreciate you guys and what you're doing. Dude, we appreciate you, bro, and
Yeah,
the
dude,
fact that you're
thanks,
tuning
bro.
in, man. And we really appreciate the super chat, dude. Hopefully you're having a great weekend and enjoying the show, my friend. It's greatly appreciated for sure. But votes. One for Overdrip. Chris, Overdrip. Oh, there, dude. There, I know what's going on here. I know what's going on here. All right.
Checks are in the mail. Checks are in the mail.
Sean drew a seal with legs.
Kinda. It's more like a fucking sea lion. Thing's way overweight.
All right, so we'll
He's
just.
a heavyweight.
You know what, guy? Well, you know what, chat. We'll just give it to him. All right. Chris gets a point for the kangaroo with boxing gloves. There you go, bud. But I still take the W tonight. I got 3.
Hey, I didn't get skunked. That's all that matters.
All right. So with all that being said, ladies and gentlemen, that's going to wrap up tonight's episode. Thank you guys for tuning in for the beginning conversation of the show, as well as staying and hanging out for the games. This is one thing that I look forward to every week, is getting to hang out with all of you guys, as well as my 2 buddies here, Sean and Chris, my brethren in this here Vape YouTube game. And I just really appreciate all your guys' continuous support. Like I said, I know I've been gone as far as reviews go, kind of been taking a little break, but obviously I've got this new Empire Squonk to check out, and of course going to be dropping a video on that to let you guys know my thoughts and opinions on it and all that stuff. And I don't know, I might start trickling out a video here and there, but I'm not going to ever promise that, you know, a video is going to come unless I absolutely know it's like either scheduled to upload or it's in the process of being uploaded. So shout out Yanni got it all for the $10. I just want to hear you say scrotum. There you go. Hey,
oh Jesus, that's hilarious.
for $10, shit.
I love you, Yanni. That was awesome.
We greatly
you're
appreciate you,
kind of a
Yanni.
legend.
Hopefully you're doing well as well, and enjoying your weekend. Dude, I got this cough, man. I've gone pretty much all show without it affecting me until right now. But yeah, super chats totally sidetracked me there. But shout outs to you guys. We don't really get too many of those, so when they pop up, it really throws us all off, and it is greatly appreciated. It really is. But anyways, time to wrap up the show, and as always, I'll throw it to my man Chris.
All right, well, thanks everybody for tuning in. Appreciate you guys. You guys once again got to see some fantastic 60-second masterpieces. You're welcome. But yeah, if you guys want, you guys can check me out on Tuesday nights for mixing it up. Of course, you can. Oh, that's on KVTV's YouTube channel, by the way. And you can also, of course, check out shedtimepodcast.com and listen to the podcast. We have just as much fun there with just a little bit less rules. I think that's what is probably the best way to describe that show comparatively to this one. So go check it out, shedtimepodcast.com. And I think that's all my shills. So now I'll just say everybody have a good week. Be safe, and we'll catch you on the next one. Sean.
Well, guys, it's always a pleasure to enjoy my Friday nights with all of you out here, and I just want to thank you all for joining us week after week. It really does mean the world to us. With all of that, you guys know how to find me on the Instagram at Sean Typhon, and other than that, you know where it is, Shed Time Podcast. That's where we do things. It's a wild party over there. You can join the Patreon, watch the show if you want, but you can stream it on every podcasting platform and over there on the website. So go ahead, check it out. No charge at all. It's free everywhere you want to be. Shed Time Podcast. So other than that, I'm going to say like this. Don't let the bastards get you down. Be cool. Don't be a dick. And whatever it is that you do, be sure to have some fun.
And as always, it's time to end the episode, as we always do, with a little wise words of wisdom, some food for thought for you guys from my main man, Confucius. And today, Confucius say, man who stick head in open window, get pain in neck.
Mm-hmm.
But But he
This is
also
true.
says, where is it? Men who fall in love with a upholstery machine eventually will be fully recovered.
Oh.
Dude,
Well,
that's
dude.
like Confucius' dad. Even that's like Confucius.
But then he
dad.
also says, couple who cross LSD with birth control get a trip without kids.
Dang.
Crazy.
Got him.
Anyways,
He's
guys,
throwing out knowledge.
thank
tonight,
you
that's
for joining
damn
us
sure.
once again. Thank you for Confucius sending in those wise words of wisdom, those little treats of knowledge for you guys to take with you over the weekend. And of course, thank you to all of you tuning in. And of course, shout out to everybody in the replay, and that means you, Addy Tooney. I know you weren't here in chat tonight, but I appreciate the heads up, bro. You're an absolute G. Hopefully you enjoyed yourself,
Absolutely.
and hopefully everybody enjoys the rest of their weekend as well. And let's go ahead and wrap this up as we always do, sending out all those positive vibes, crisp high fives, and as always, don't forget to tell someone you love them, and let's just vape on, Shedheads.